Hello guys, so today I will be reflowing this iPhone 12 motherboard. It's because of the dual layers, they're not really connecting properly and they're making problems when reflashing, and the baseband's not really getting recognized, which means it cannot activate and there's no IMEI. So first, I'm gonna need a little of this. I'm just gonna block off the important areas. We do not want to damage those areas. No, I'm not no professional, so don't rely stuff on me. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this on there. Okay. So, let me check. I'd say you put in, I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay. Should be good enough. I mean, I'm not gonna put it in here because that might mess up the dual layer board. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, this won't work. Really gotta heat up the sides. So wait a second. I'm just trimming this real quick. There we go. If I'm not messed up in the head, this should just like that. And then this piece can just there we go. There. This should be good. Now we can really get to those sides. Okay, now first, turn on heating station. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's set that to 4. Now, first we're gonna heat up the board around with like 150 degrees. Not too much air, because too much air bad. Just set it at 3 for the air. Ow. Do not drop scissors, that's bad. Okay, now preheating the board. Just to make sure nothing goes wrong. Now, I don't really need to worry anything about desoldering things, because just heating up the board in a moment. This takes around 10 minutes or so. Okay, let's flip the board. Now, this is not a tutorial, I'm just trying to fix this up. Nothing too bad. Oh! Should remove the stickers, but they're not gonna reapply and they leave a lot of residue, so I'm just gonna leave it like it as is, so it doesn't get a trashy result at the end. And thank God there are no real components at the back side, only in a dual layer. Let's crank up the air. See, yeah, that's can't really blow anything. Yeah, the board's getting hot. Of course, it's hotter in iOS 26. Okay, yeah, it's starting to get hot. That's kind of good. The preheating process will be done soon. I'll take patience if you want to try recreating me. I do not recommend it. Not a professional, I'd say. Maybe I can set this up a little. There we go. Now, this is not the best setup. I'm holding my phone by $5 flashlight, table light, I'd say. It's really wobbly, but that doesn't affect my phone at all. Okay, we're about to crank it up. Okay, then we're now gonna crank up the heat to around 200 degrees. Well, I should take off the tape to really make my job easier. Yeah, but it really keeps off the heat off those important components. That's good. Okay, now let's heat up the board. You always wanna go from the top and a little away, so none of the chips, or in this case connectors, can fly off. Now, I am pretty glad that this wasn't the soldering part, because this would have gone really wrong if this would have been the soldering part. Please get right tools, please. This would have been really bad. Kinda yeeted the board, but thank God it didn't really yeet that far. Okay. Now let's crank it up to 250. Now this is the temperature where normal soldering paste or whatever you want to use, like, it will melt. Any solder will melt. Except this solder, because this is whatever this is called again. It's one of these solders that doesn't really solder at low temps. It basically melts at around, I'd say, 400 degrees. If heated enough, you could also use 350 degrees. Okay, this should be the heating process. Yeah, it's pretty hot, I'd say. Okay. Now you want to get your flux. So it should really melt evenly around the board layers. It's like butter on warm toast, as you can see. It is really hot. I am not saying it's not hot. Okay, so okay, now good. Little everywhere. Okay. That's really hot. Don't touch this with your bare hands, by the way. And this is only a repair attempt, so if it doesn't work, it's not my fault. Damn, that's really sandwiched motherboard. I can put some over here to the board layers. God damn it. Okay, put some in here. Like this. Yes, that's a bit much, but it shouldn't do really anything. Okay, everything's really buttered. I think you see it. Damn. I'm gonna get a towel real quick. I don't want greasy fingers touching all over this board. Okay, that should be it. Now let's get to the real part. Low blow temp. Okay, let's set it to 300 degrees for now. This is not a real show. It's starting to smoke a bit. That's pretty normal. That means the board layers might be coming apart, but that's no big deal. Okay, now let's switch up to 350 degrees. It's smoking a bit. If you can't do anything with a motherboard, you may as well just try. Okay. Okay, great. Great. Let's let this cool off. I'll put a bit brake cleaner on this. This is so no. It's just to cool off real quick. Okay, let me check these connectors because, yeah. Okay, none of the connectors melted, that's good. That's real good. Okay, now I guess I'm gonna use a plastic spudger and some tweezers to pull this off. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, it looks pretty clean over here. Okay. So let me just check all the connectors. They all look good, seem good. Okay. What does this connector look like? This looks a little weird actually. But nothing too bad. Might as well peel this layer of foam off. Man, I think I can just... That's really hot, that's the problem. Okay, great. Got somewhat of this goo off. Okay, great. The board is here. And I'm just gonna peel off those stickers. Okay, you know what? You get the majority of the melted off. Then I'm just gonna clean it. Okay, great. Great. Okay. Let's put it into our frame. I basically need to reflash it now, but I still gotta check if it's still alive or not. Now, this is only a test bench, so don't mind how this is looking, so... Yeah. Putting this in here. Okay. Okay. Can get connected. Fuck it. I'm not even trying. Okay, this is connected. All this is connected. Secondary antenna. Okay. So now I'm not doing a real sloppy job. I'd say I'm doing a small sloppy job. And I don't really have anything to do in the moment. Don't bully me, okay? This iPhone 12 has a dead baseband. Particular. Good. Now that's plugged in. Inshallah. Yay! It's alive. Okay. Let's see if it will at least. Okay, that's good. Let's let it do its thing. I'm gonna update you guys if it's done. Okay, currently finished. Yeah, there's nothing yet. Just really gotta test all the functions real quick. So touch is working. I'm seeing an input, that's also good. So, later. Now, just gonna. Okay, just gonna. Okay. Okay, just hit enter. Okay, as you can see, this happens. Now I'm gonna try resetting this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I resetted it. This time there were no baseband errors, so I'm just gonna hope this will work now. Well, while I'm here, it updated the baseband with no errors. It sent baseband data, no errors. That's a really good sign. I'm not sure if this board is iCloud locked or not, but we're gonna see together. So yeah. I'll be right back when this is done. It's booting right now. Moment of truth. Will it not have a damaged baseband? As you can see, it's still the same board with the same scuffs. As you can see right here that I ripped off. Okay, it has IMEIs. That's really good. Okay, let's find out. Okay, later. Okay, now wait. Just wait a second. Okay, there we go. Now just wait. Now I hope this board is not iCloud locked. But it's a really good sign. Yeah, it worked. Yep. I'm done. Bye, guys.